everybody, my name is Rebecca Flick. I am the Vice President for Communications and Programs with Resolve, the National Infertility Association. And this is a brief presentation on how you can get involved and recognize National Infertility Awareness Week, which this year will be held and observed April 19th through 25th. So let's get started. First of all, a little bit about National Infertility Awareness Week. It was started by Resolve in 1989. It's currently the only federally recognized health observance for infertility. It was recognized by the Department of Health and Human Services in 2010. And the goal of NIAW is to raise awareness about the disease and encourage the public to understand their reproductive health. This year, the theme for National Infertility Awareness Week is You Are Not Alone. The theme reflects the emotion that so many people with infertility feel, isolation. But they need to know that they are not alone in this journey, and the public needs to understand that infertility is a disease that needs attention. Resolve's role in National Infertility Awareness Week really takes place in all of the planning of the week. We look at ourselves as building the platform for the community at large to have success observing National Infertility Awareness Week. We become a valued and trusted resource for the media leading up to National Infertility Awareness Week and during the week. We provide ways for the social media communities to get engaged. You can find Resolve on a lot of different social media platforms, the most popular being Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram. And we do a lot of early planning. We really encourage the community at large to start their planning early. We'll do a lot of communicating in March. So this is not something that we keep quiet and then the week before ask people to get involved. We want you all to start planning now and start generating ways that you can participate in the week. And we really believe it helps the community at large raise awareness nationwide. Resolve also creates an online calendar of events that are happening nationwide. So if you plan an event that happens during National Infertility Awareness Week, we will add it to the calendar, and that calendar will be promoted through email on our website and in our social media efforts. Hopefully you're listening to this presentation because you want to play an active role in observing National Infertility Awareness Week. So really we look at your role as being a big part of the movement. You also can talk about how you support the infertility community, whether you're an infertility clinic, whether you're a mental health professional, whether you work in the adoption arena. Use what you do every day to talk about how you are making people with infertility feel less alone and isolated, how you're contributing to the cause and raising awareness. You can be a resource for your local media. This is something that's very much needed nationwide. We need people who care about people with infertility to be speaking to their local media, sharing with them the stories of people who face this disease every day, and offering ways that people who feel alone and isolated can get help. You can also take an active role in encouraging your current patients and customers to be part of your activities. Celebrate them. A lot of times, businesses and clinics that serve the infertility community use National Infertility Awareness Week as a way to celebrate their success, as a customer appreciation week. Sometimes, and we'll get into more ideas later, but I was just thinking that sometimes businesses offer or use National Infertility Awareness Week as a way to introduce what they do to the community at large. So think about ways that you can play a role in that. And don't forget, tell Resolve what you're doing, and we'll give you plenty of reminders over the next 6 or 8 weeks so you can tell us what you're doing to recognize National Infertility Awareness Week. So let's get you started. First of all, you'll want to visit resolve.org/NIAW Toolkit and download a toolkit that we put together. It has lots of ideas, sample text for social media, sample copy for email engagement, has lots of ways that people have participated in National Infertility Awareness Week in the past. So we provide this free of charge to just get you started. Please know that any effort will make a difference. So you don't have to feel the pressure of hosting some big event or breaking the budget and making something big, like a big PSA campaign, happen. Well, those are great ideas, and we encourage that. We want you to know that every effort will make a difference. Don't recreate the wheel. Look at what you already do, where you already communicate to the community at large and to the public, and insert the messages for National Infertility Awareness Week in those already configured marketing plans. It's just a great way to engage your local community in what you do. So here are some ideas to get you started. You can host an open house, like I mentioned before. You can invite the community to understand more about what you do and more about the disease of infertility. This is a great way, too, to get your local legislators and government officials involved. And then they'll understand the needs of the infertility community and may be more supportive in supporting local legislation that helps the infertility community. So think about it from that point of view. Or invite local media to kind of peel back the curtain and see what you do on a day-to-day basis. Download the Resolve materials and stop by your local OBGYN offices to share important information about infertility. A lot of times we're asked how we can get more people to see a specialist sooner or to understand their reproductive health. And we all understand that OBGYN offices are a great place to get that information in front of patients. Incorporate the "You Are Not Alone" message in your social media plans, your e-communications. Put a sign up at your front desk. A lot of times we encourage businesses to maybe change their voicemail during NIAW and remind people that it's National Infertility Awareness Week and that you support the infertility community. You could look at giveaways. Resolve will be announcing that we have some products available for purchase soon. And so we'll get that information out and on the website, and you can buy some awareness products for distribution. Giveaways go a long way and do a great job in raising awareness. Really, the ideas are endless. It's all about your capacity, what motivates you from a business standpoint, and really what it is the message that you want to get out there in your local community. National Infertility Awareness Week really is a great way to make our larger voice heard. And we all work so hard every day supporting people with infertility. It's nice that we have this week to show off that work. So we really encourage you, take advantage of this week, use Resolve resources, and please let us know what you're doing. Good luck in your planning, and we're excited to see what you come up with in April. If you're a Resolve professional member and have questions, please contact Cindy Hollister. If you're a Resolve partner or sponsor, please contact Cindy Kite. And if you want to submit an event to appear on the NIAW calendar, go to resolve.org/NIAW events. Thanks, and have a great National Infertility Awareness Week.